world's first retractable net. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports.
And this carries into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. The Cardinals making their way out, and it's the #1 overall pick in 2019, Kyler Murray at the helm.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Gets through, and now an opening. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 22 and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Shotgun now from Murray. That ball complete to Isabella.
Murray's pass.
And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Murray from midfield. Got a man open. It's Ricky Seals-Jones. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Throwing on first down is Murray. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And he'll get nothing out of that one. Not able to go anywhere that time. 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Murray throwing complete there to Hopkins. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Oh, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
47-yard attempt.
Normally, you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Packers nothing.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Veteran Green Bay quarterback Aaron Rodgers ready to go for drive #1 along with the rest of this Packer offense.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And all the way down to the 22-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Working from the gun. Rodgers. Caught left side by Funchess.
Rodgers pass.
7 yards the pickup there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
At the Cardinals' 15-yard line.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is starting.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers have taken the lead.
But they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That time a 6-play drive. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it. And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Brought down at the 31. That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray.
Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
They run a draw here on 2nd down. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave them with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10.
The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
3 on the play.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Jones. And some room to maneuver. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
On 2nd down and 4. Rodgers. And this one complete right side to Funchess. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down. And defensively, they're going to have to do something about him in a hurry because that last catch puts him over the 100-yard mark. We haven't even hit the 2nd quarter yet.
And you did say they'd have to do it in a hurry. It has to be right now because as his confidence grows, it'll actually overwhelm the defense. No matter what they do, he'll feel like they can't stop him.
Rodgers pass.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Cardinals 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers. Flushed out right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and inches.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This will be caught at about the 6. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Got to say, I was a little surprised. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers.
Green Bay.
Aaron Jones with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Packers add 6 to their lead.
The kick is good.
And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on, just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
On the return, it's Taylor. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one up to the 26.
Number 24.
Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
He was brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They'll set up the screen to Balazs. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Kyler Murray sacked.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Out of the gun, here's Murray. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 41 yards.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. This pass complete. Murray to Seals Jones. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Murray gets this one to Isabella, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
26.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play, stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
14.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Here's Aaron Jones in the offense trotting back out, and he's found the end zone twice, and now I'm guessing he's thinking, hey, let's find it 3 times.
And you got to figure from the defensive perspective, how has he gotten there twice? What are we going to do to keep him out for a 3rd time? How do we tighten things down? Because he and his offensive mates, they are really in sync right now.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 27, Rodgers. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And a
good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
first down. Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Rodgers' throw going to be caught by Funchess. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run with Jones on first down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On second down, here's Rodgers. He gets this to Devontae Adams.
Rodgers' pass complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Tackle there by Alex Anzalone.
Brings up second
on 2nd and 9. Rodgers. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for some space. You know, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
When you struggle out of offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 45, the 20, 10, and into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
Jason Myers.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. On the return, it's Taylor. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
On the return, the Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
The football going back over to Arizona now. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So line of scrimmage still a 39 on 2nd and 10.
Second down and 10.
To throw again. Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Murray's pass.
That catch good for only a couple. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. At the Packers.
That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
4 brings up 3rd and
Murray to air it out again. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Murray again. He's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is We now proceed to the start of the second half.
The score, Packers 28.
So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the 3rd quarter. And able to get this out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. The sack by Jordan Willis.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. To return is Taylor. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. And Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well, and if they can put a score on the board, hey, they can get back in it in a hurry.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Balaj. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Here's Logan Cook now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Taylor now returning it. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here are the Packers now to take over. They were losers to New England a week ago. Now they find themselves in the lead here as they start 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Funches with a catch over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
At the 43-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He's going to go deep for Funches. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funches. And it's 3rd and short. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Just enough to get the 1st down there with a 1-yard pickup.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. This is Jones. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
On the carry.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 42-yard line.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
Cardinals 6.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Cardinal offense takes back over. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. You'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Well, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. They run it with Balaj. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Darnell Savage on the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Isabella. That's good for a Cardinals.
Murray now on 1st down. He'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Cardinals.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Now he's flushed out right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
At the Packers.
They go jet sweep. This is Taylor. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Shotgun now from Murray. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
From the gun, Murray. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. That catch good for only a couple.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll run here with Balaj. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Clark in on the stop.
That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. Murray now, 3rd and goal. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
31.
So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s, and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. That's Garrett Bowles, the former 1st-round pick, the guilty party. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Give him 16 yards on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
38-yard line, 2nd and 11.
Brings up second down.
Again, it's Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
It's third down.
On third down, here's Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
He'll set up to throw from the gun.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Hopkins.
Murray's pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
At the 50-yard line.
Here's Murray from midfield. That ball complete to Isabella. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 40.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Murray now on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Murray's pass.
Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Gain on the play.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
For a Cardinal.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
10 at the
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Throwing again, Murray. The quick slant caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. That's caught at the 2. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals cut into that lead.
The Cardinals.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Looking in
end zone, but it's incomplete.
Conversion is
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 20.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Packers.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
A gain of 11.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Tackled by Jordan Willis.
1 yard gain.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll go again to Jones. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. This to make it a 3-score game late. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
31. Cardinals 15.
Cardinal offense down by 16. A minute 52 to play. And the missed field goal, that was big. That keeps them within 2 scores. And they've got it 1st and 10. Now this one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
We certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game. And that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
The catch and run, good for 24 yards. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd
and that is incomplete. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They're going for it. Hits Murray. He's going to take a shot for the end zone.
Murray's pass intercepted by the Packers.
This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
Good bounce-back win. They take the knee. Can't stop the clock defensively. Tough opening week loss, but now 1-1.
Shows that they handled things really well. A lot of teams panic after a week 1 loss, and they start to think that the sky's falling. This team realized it was a long season, and they feel very talented, and they get it done in this one.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for Green Bay, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll drop to 0-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.